Hola muchachos, welcome to Simon's Carp Fishing. So this week should have been a French fishing trip. Fortunately, with everything going on this year, we've got to do a 2-week quarantine when we get back. So there's normally 5 of us that go, and none of us could do with 2 weeks quarantine when we get back, obviously due to work reasons. No boss wants to let you have 2 weeks off, pay you for it, or at the moment my work's very busy and they wouldn't let me have it off. Completely understandable, as I'm sure most of you will agree. So like I said, only 5 of us that go, but 3 of us decided to come over to Orchard Place Farm. It's out in Kent. I believe it's got about 12 lakes and we're on lake 7. So this is going to be a 7-day trip, or 7 nights. Orchard Place Farm, lake 7, and let's see what it brings. So it's the first morning of the trip. We got here yesterday. When we phoned up and booked 3 weeks ago, they said there was a full lake booking on before us, and they're coming off at 4 o'clock. Well, we turned up at 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon to find out that the lake booking before us had cancelled, and that there was already day tickets, people that want to fish on there already. So it was a matter of come round, have a look and see what was left, and it was kind of the pick of the bad bunch. So there was a couple of guys up on the spit, and me and my brother opted to wait for them to come off. Problem being is they didn't leave till about 7 o'clock. It was absolutely tipping it down with rain, and yeah, well, as you can imagine, we had to wait until they left. So we got the bivvies up while they were still here, to be fair. Started bringing some kit round. We didn't end up getting any rods out till, I don't know, 9-10 o'clock. Finally got some rods out, couple of pub chucks to be honest, pitch black, chucking it down with rain, they're not very nice. We got a couple of rods out. I did manage one in the night, it was about £2. I honestly thought it was a bream to start off with, and no one else has caught anything yet. So me and my brother on the spit, and my friend Tom, he's just round the corner in the next swim along off of the spit. It's just been a case of trying to get sorted out, making sure we got all 3 rods set up properly, getting everything put together, getting some bait sorted, air drying everything, and trying to make up some mixes. This week I've gone for a sweet mix, a fishy mix, and I've got a couple of kilos of bloodworm, so we'll see how that goes. At the moment I've got 2 on a sweet mix and I've got 1 on a fish mix. What I will do is I will keep you updated, give you a little look at the rigs, show you the swim we're fishing in, and hopefully as the week progresses we'll find our feet a bit more, and we'll get a few fish on the bank. It's not a bad lake, it is very busy. There are meant to be some 40s, upper 40 pound fish in here. From what I've heard, they don't come out very often, but if we can have a few, maybe 20s, even a 30, you know, it's a week away. We're here for a social, we're here for a laugh, and we've done that so far. So hopefully bring you some jokes, and yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Here we go, started getting amongst a couple now. My old mate Tom's trying to take credit for it, and he ain't very happy. He's a little ghosty common, £12 an ounce I reckon. Let's get some more on the bank, eh? Oh, camera shy, man, don't do it to me.
Right, playing you up.
He don't want a picture, does he? Look, mate. Can't even like get a hold of him at all. He's just kicking off. Right. So sat behind quiet rods for probably a good 2 or 3 hours now, and left one's pulled up tight, shut off. And while I had that one on, this one, the middle rod pulled up tight, and that's gone off as well. So we've gone from sitting behind quiet rods to having a double take. Now, neither of them are huge, but they're fish, and I'll take them. They're both angry little commons, and yeah, I'll take that. So, no complaints where I'm concerned. So getting back out, hopefully have something a bit bigger.
You see here, kid, you gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
And I'm being recorded.
You see here, kid, you gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump.
There we go. Finally got a mirror on the bank. Starting to wonder if there was any in here, and definitely seems to be a lot more commons than there is mirrors. This one's going about £14, £15, and he's beautiful. It's actually got a bit of dark colour to this one as well, which is nice to see. As they all do in here, give a good account of himself. Proper roaring run and a good scrap to back it up. He's made a slight tactic change and went on to the snowmans with bright 10mm pop-ups and a wafter underneath it, and dropped back off the banks, and it really seems to have changed the game massively. So we'll drop him back, and yeah, hopefully see you soon with another one. Well, I escaped it for a few days, but they caught up with me in the end. Bloody horrible things. Not for me personally, but I don't know, it's probably only about £4 or £5, but horrible. Easy people, so just wanted to update you what's going on. It's now Thursday afternoon, and yeah, I didn't pick up the camera yesterday, to be honest. It's been hard work trying to get amongst the bigger fish. We've all been inundated with pasties, small catfish and such alike. Yeah, we've tried various different things, different approaches, different baiting applications, and yeah, the big girls just don't seem to be turning up for us this week. I mean, can't blame us for trying. We'll definitely give it a good bash. I mean, yesterday I sort of went for the heavily bait approach, but all boilie on one, all particle on another, and literally just an handful of boilies on. Oh, we're away. false alarm. So a few bleeps, I was getting ready to run. So it's a bit sloshy here, and I've got, I don't know, probably a good 20-30 foot run to my rods, and I'm fishing pretty locked up. So we're up fishing on the island and stuff because the open water doesn't seem to be producing anything. So as I was rambling on about bait application and stuff, I started baiting heavy. The boilie didn't really seem to do a great deal. Went a little bit quiet on that front, and I had a missed pickup in the middle of the night where I struck into it and there's just nothing there. The particle, that seemed to just interest the cats, so it just seemed to be moggy after moggy, and yeah, I think I had 3 cats in under an hour, and they was all under £10, so tiny little things. I mean, I'm not here for cats, they're not my bag, to be honest, and I'd rather not catch them. But that being said, you know, if they're getting on the hook, I'll take them. Did lose a couple yesterday, which again I think was cats. I felt like it from the fight. So today just gone in with a full boilie approach, handful of 2 over each, changed the baits up slightly. I was fishing big baits and then a small bait. The small bait hasn't moved all night. So today we've just gone for dumbbells, tipped off with a little corn. One's got a nut on, and the other one is just a pop up. So we'll see what happens today with them 3, and then we'll try and come back and give you a little update with that. Hopefully get you out, show you a few fish, but I'm sure you don't want to keep seeing videos and pictures of 5-6 pound fish. We did come here thinking that this was a specimen lake because it was described on the website, but us, as much as many others on here, pasty after pasty. I mean, there has been a couple of sort of low mid-20s out for myself, still trying, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Food's been nice, and yeah, that's about it really. A lot of rain, a lot of wind, so we'll see what happens there. The pressure's going up over the next couple of days, so we'll see what interesting weather implications that brings with it. For now, we'll leave it there, and I'll catch up with you in a little while. Well, there we go. It's Friday afternoon, and it's taken me a lot longer than I thought it would to get in the 20s club to join the other 2 boys. I finally made it, 2 ounces short of 21, and yeah, give me a proper scrap. They fight well in here, give them that much, even the small ones. And yeah, he's lovely, nice common. Oh, he's not very happy. He's not an happy bunny. We'll grab a couple of stills and we'll chuck him back, and hopefully we'll have something a bit bigger again, because they certainly go bigger in here. Let's hope so. I'll see you in a bit. bad in, mate. Well, Saturday afternoon, and I've had my rods out 5-10 minutes. I've had them out of the water all morning. Well, I've been over tending to morning duties, etc. Get them back out, and he's shot straight off. I do believe that sometimes resting your swim can really make a big difference. You'll give them a chance to move in when there's high pressure on the lakes, and that's what's happened. Taken on the low back rig, spicy fish boilie, topped off with a little bit of corn. Still yet to give you a look at the rigs yet, and I'll show you them afterwards, as they seem to really knuckle down and work for me well. This one, just over £19, and it's a lovely fish. Still not yet got amongst any of the real big ones. But as these keep coming, I'll keep taking them, because it gives a lovely fight, and he's a lovely fish. Till next one, I'll see you then. Well, it's official, people. I've reached the 20 fish marker for the week this morning, and I thought, what better way to celebrate than with a beer. I'm going to crack open a beer, get through the last night, and hopefully we can have a few more. It's been a little bit quiet for the last couple of days. I mean, earlier, rod's gone off 3 times within half an hour, and that's it, all on the same rod, just bang bang bang, and nothing else has come of it, to be honest. It's been quiet since, not a lot happening with the other two, so we're hoping we can winkle another little 1 or 2 out tonight, and everyone can go home on a high. The temperature has dropped, it is pretty cold, hence the woolly hat, the extra layers and the big jacket. It is cold, and I think we're going to get a Chinese tonight, either way in the bivvies, try and get a decent night's kip, because we've got the big pack down tomorrow, and the journey home, back to reality. But it is what it is. I will catch up with you before we go, and hopefully we'll have another couple of fish. We'll see what happens, and yeah, catch you in a bit. Here's the 20 fish. Yay! Oh, it's got stuck again. He had it out now. Alright, people, I thought I'd give you a little look at the rigs. I've been here a week now, it's home time today, and I've realised I've not shown you the rigs I've been using. I've been promising all week, and thought I'd better give you a little look over them. It's only been 2 rigs, I've been using them all week, and they've really performed for me. Now, they are my 2 favourite rigs. Obviously, as you all know, you would have seen any of my previous vlogs, I'm a massive fan of the blowback rig, and that's been a part of my armoury this week as well. My second favourite rig that I tend to use, and I have massive confidence in, supports a wide variety of baits, setups. You know, you can fish it with bottom baits, wafters, pop-ups, balance baits. It really does fit all criteria, and that is the combi rig. So I've got one here, and try and get that in focus for you. That's the rig in all its entirety. Size 5 hook, 14mm pop-up, very supple soft braid, tied to a piece of mono, a piece of IQ, stiff filament, tied together with an Albright knot, small piece of putty to weigh it all down, mini ring swivel and a hook bead to hold it all in place, and yeah, it will sit up just like so. Nails them every time. Really good hook holds. The monofilament disappears in any kind of bottom, and it will sit. I like mine nice and short in this case because the bottom's not that shoddy, it's quite clear, and I only want it sitting. It's probably an inch off the bottom. It's been nailing them every time. So that was fished on 2 rods. My 3rd rod I've kept up the side of the island has been my trusty blowback rig. So with this one, it's been a hard hooked barrel tipped with a single piece of yellow plastic floating corn, gives it a waft, holds it up slightly just off the bottom. You know, it's going to sit with a hook flat, and then the bait will just hang nicely above it. This has got a big size 5, sort of not a chod hook but a straight hook again. This is obviously on a hook, rig ring, slightly chopped back bit of braid, and then it's just on a piece of dark brown braid, and that's been doing the damage over on the island rig. So that's the 3 rigs I've been using this week, and they really have paid me dividends. I always say confidence is a massive thing in fishing, and you should fish what you're confident with. Yeah, I think I've used 2 lots of rigs all week. I started off with these, I tried some new ones midweek, and I'll finish off with them today. This is a rig that's probably caught me 10 fish this week. You know, you don't need to be tying new rigs every day. As long as you've got a sharp hook on there, you're keeping them nice and everything's safe, and you're testing stuff before you put it back out. There's no need to put a new rig on every time you cast out. Over and above that, I'm going to leave it there. It is pack up day, and I'll catch up with you in a little while and give you a rundown at the end of the week.
Oh, he's shitting out bait everywhere. Don't know if that spicy fish meal's a little bit too spicy for him, I think. It's gone straight through him.
Like he's got a red ring.
Oh, look. Yeah, dirty git. Oh, he's crapping it out everywhere. Done? Probably not. Well, it's my little going home present. I've only managed 1 mirror out of 20 odd fish.
Right people, I just got home, and what a week. Bloody hell, it's been a wicked week away. I mean, it's been busy, it's felt quite long at times, and I'm knackered and I need a good scrub. What a week spent with wicked company, you know, my brother and one of my really old friends, Tom. It's been a cracking week for all of us. We've all had plenty of fish, and well, what's there to say really? Started off a bit slow for me, the other boys got stuck straight in. I kind of come through towards the end of the week, and the other 2 slowed down a little bit. Little run-in with one of the other people on the lake. Unfortunately, he turned up and thought he owned the lake and wanted to swim and fish in everyone's swim, not just his own. But turns out that he had friends coming over, and that's why he was trying to bully his way around the lake. It's unfortunate, but you know, on these day tickets you get people that want to try and spoil it for the rest of us. But we didn't let it get us down. We had a word with the bailiff and got things sorted out. Obviously, I say got things sorted out. The guy actually complained to the bailiff about me, and when the bailiff come round, we got it sorted out pretty quick. And the bailiff went round, told him to shut up and wind his neck in, basically. And I don't think he took too kindly to it. I did go round, try and have a word with him, but he was just arrogant and didn't really want to discuss it. So overall, nice place. You know, the fish weren't as big as what we'd hoped they'd be, unfortunately, but we've had plenty of them. Most of the people that we have met have been nice. Bailiff was bang on. Facilities, you know, fishing facilities are never great, but £2 a shower for 4 minutes. I mean, bloody hell, come on, who has a shower in 4 minutes? So that was a little bit disappointing, but that's life. We got there, we had showers, and we've had a few fish. So hopefully next year things will be back to normal and we'll be off to France for the week. Yeah, there's not loads of B-roll, there's not loads of videoing. To be honest, it's a holiday for myself as well. So hope you enjoyed the video. Say subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and yeah, look forward to the next one. Cheers for watching, guys.